Hello guys, today's lesson is multiplying multiples of 10 to 90. So if we know that 5 times 3 equals 15, then 50 times 3 equals, it's 15 with a 0 in the units. So it's 150. All we're doing today is adding a 0 to the product. And we're going to use the facts that we've already learned about the multiplication tables from 0 to 10. So it's like 5 times 4 equals 20, then 50 times 4 equals 20 with a 0 in the units. All we're doing is adding the 0 we added to the 50 here, because 50 is 5 tens. And you know, when you're multiplying by 10, you always add a 0 in the units. So it's the same. 50 times 4 equals 5 times 4 with a 0 in the units, which is 20 with a 0, which makes it 200. So in the workbook questions, we're drawing a line to match each multiplication with a times table fact that you think might be able to help, like 40 times 6. Which multiplication is going to help us here? It's the fact of 4 times 6. It matches with 40 times 6. So because 4 times 6 equals 24, then 40 times 6 equals 240. So we're going to match each fact with the helping fact of the same numbers. So 70 times 8, it matches 7 times 8, and that's gonna help us here. So 5 times 7 or 7 times 5 equals 35. So 70 times 5 equals 35 with a 0 in the units. That makes it 350. For 7 times 8, remember the golden rule of 8? It equals 70 minus 14 minus double 7. So 70 minus 14 equals 56. Now 70 times 8 equals 56 with a 0 in the units. That equals 560. In the second question, we're going to check if the facts are true or false. So 3 times 6 equals 18, then 30 times 6 equals 180, that's true. 5 times 5, what does it equal? It equals 25, but they've written 26 here with a 0. So 26 is wrong, and that's wrong. So 50 times 4, 5 times 4 equals 20, with a 0 from the 50, that's true. 3 times 4 equals 3 times 8 equals 24, and adding a 0 to the units, that's true. Let's go to 60 times 5. 6 times 5 equals 30, but here they've written it as 32. This is wrong. 9 times 9 equals 90 minus 9. So that equals 81, but they have written it as 85. That's wrong. And here we have to write the numbers the facts that were wrong, and you write the correct calculation or the correct product. So we have 50 times 5, 60 times 5, 90 times 9, 60 times 5, and 50 times 5. You're going to get the use of the facts that you already know about. 9 times 9 equals 81, now with a 0. 5 times 5 equals 25 with a 0. 6 times 5 equals 30 with a 0 in the units. And that's it for today's lesson. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.